Hey, this is Eric and John with you today, and we have a real treat. We've got a prolific author, but he also happens to be the CEO of Pipeliner CRM, Nikolaus Kimla, joining us.
Great for you to join us. So what we want to talk about is your ebook, Cutting Through the Water, where you compared sales to champion swimming. So what was the inspiration for that?
This came out of my own exercising that I do when I go and do swimming. And there is a correlation between swimming and sales.
Tell us a little bit more. So swimming and sales, I mean, I know a lot of salespeople feel like they're drowning half the time, but so what makes for a champion swimmer, and how does that compare to a champion salesperson?
Well, at the end of the day, in sales, you're really alone. You're really alone by yourself with the prospect. And so you cannot rely a lot to other people. And you have to learn to focus. Then you only hear your thoughts. And I realized this is a very similar situation to sales. When you're in a good situation, a sales situation, a lot of thoughts coming into your mind, but you cannot talk everything, all of your thoughts out. You have to listen what the prospect is telling you.
So in this ebook, then you're really laying out the skills and knowledge that a salesperson needs to become a champion salesperson. So going from average to champion, just like in swimming, where somebody like trains really hard on their profession. It's the same thing for sales, right?
Around my corner, there is a guy who is playing the violin, and he's playing in the Los Angeles Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, and every day when I walk to his house, he's training, but he's already almost 60, and he's really good. He's really good. And I asked him the other day, "My gosh, you are already in the top-notch league. But you train every day." So we forget that for each profession, when you want to be good, you have to train your muscles. It's not like, oh, I'm reading one book and then I know everything. It's about training. You have to see it from two different angles. Sometimes in a sales situation, you're more coming as a servant. You help the buyer, the prospect. But today, the buyer wants more ideas. The buyer wants more new opportunities. The product that you sell him is giving them a new picture that they don't see. So you become the leader. Sometimes you have to learn how you do that where you are the leader, and immediately in the next second, you have to become the servant, because maybe the buyer is saying something where you say, "I'm here to help you."
And one of the things that I understand that is really unique about this ebook in particular is that you've included self-assessment tests at the end of each chapter so that salespeople can actually get a read on where they're at personally and start to train to become more effective.
Yeah, correct. It gives a real guidance in many areas where you say, "Oh, I'm good in this, but maybe I'm not so good in the, let's say, in the leader part." Sometimes for me it's hard to take the leadership because some people are so friendly. They are sometimes afraid to make this bold step and saying, "Hey, I have something for you." And the book gives you a good insight where your weaknesses or where your strengths are and what you can do. And we offer you help in that and say, "Hey, read this or make this a little bit better." And so you immediately can apply that and work on your issues or make it better.
So you're going to get an ebook where you can read about the skills and knowledge that you need to become an expert salesperson. Then you're going to take an assessment that's going to assess where you are against most of these skills. And then on top of that, you're going to get recommended reading for those deficits that you have.
Yeah, where to focus.
Yeah, where to focus.
Yeah,
well, that seems like a massive amount of value for one ebook.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to do. One of our core values at Pipeliner, what we really believe underneath is we believe in educating salespeople. We want to help the salespeople to become better. Why? Because you guys are out there, you risk so much. You live by commission. Most of the people are in commission. So they are really entrepreneurs, but we don't treat them. And this book gives you a little bit help to be becoming the salespreneurs. So just dive in. It's for free.
This is fantastic. Yeah. Nikolaus, thank you for joining us today and telling us a little bit about cutting through the water, becoming a champion salesperson.